make it clear for you. Those days are called Sabbath, but they are not Saturday. They are not Saturday. They are Sabbath because you are not allowed to do any work. Zero work. And even God is saying to them, you do something like this, I'm going to punish you. It's very, very important. So that Sabbath, it's not about Saturday necessarily, it's about a day of conviction. Because if you go down, you will see that the 10th day after, let us go back, just wait. The 10th day of the 7th month, if we go by this will be a different day every year. Right? Go and try it right now. The 10th day of the 7th month is not going to be Sabbath. It's not going to be Saturday. This year maybe Monday. The next year might be Tuesday. The year after it might be Thursday. So it is the 10th day that is going to be called always Sabbath for you, Moses. So this is additional holiday as Sabbath. So the Bible speaks about Sabbath, not necessarily speaking about Saturday, but it can be Saturday. But now, how we knew that that one in the Bible, in Mark 15, or in Matthew 27, it's not about the normal Saturday, because simply speaking about the day before the preparation of that Sabbath. The day of preparation, it's connected to this occasion, which we see in number 7, the festival, or no, we start reading from number 6. Those 7 days, they start in the 15th and they end, the last day of them is going to be the 21st of Nisan. Regardless what the day of 15th is going to be. It might be Saturday, it might be Monday, it might be etc. And this day is the Sabbath. Now, if we connect all this information, like, we did read from verse number 1 to all the way to 5, 6, and we showed you one Saturday there, and we showed you another Saturday here. And if we keep going, we will see that there's many Sabbath, many days as holidays are called Sabbath for the Jews in the Old Testament. As you see in here, 7 days you shall offer an offering made by fire into the Lord. On the 8th day. Now in here, the 8th day, it's called Holy Conviction. This is Saturday. This is Sabbath, not Saturday. Sorry, this is Sabbath, and this mean it have nothing to do with the calendar as the day Monday, Tuesday, etc. It have to do with the location of the day. The 7th day you do the 7 days you do this. The 8th day, regardless it's what's going to be as location in the week. It's Monday, it is Tuesday, it's Wednesday. That day is a holy conviction, which is going to be Sabbath. This is why you see in here it says the verse, "Be said the Sabbath of the Lord." There's many Sabbath. There's a day in the calendar, and there's the conviction days. All of them they share one thing. All the Sabbath they share one thing. That they are conviction. They are day where people are not allowed to do any work, as you see in here. It's a holy conviction. This is what all Sabbath they share. So let us learn again that the word Sabbath in the Bible, it can be Saturday and it can be any other holiday which is considered by the Lord himself as a holy conviction day where you are not allowed to work as a Jew. This is why there's many Sabbaths in the Bible. If it's about one Sabbath, there's no need to say Sabbaths. There's, it's one. Anyway, the way Sabbath is one day in the week. Repeating it doesn't mean it became Sabbaths, It's just one Saturday anyway. But because there is many holidays, there is many conviction day, those all they are considered as Sabbaths in the Bible. If we read in the same chapter, you will notice in verse number 11 that this conviction day, it can come after the Sabbath. As an example, in here in verse number 11 it says, "And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you on the morrow, which means the day after the Sabbath. So you see, this day is changeable. It can't be before the Sabbath, normal Saturday. It can be after the Sabbath. It's about a conviction day. It's about a holiday, regardless of its location, where it's going to be in the week. Now, to give more proofs that this is day, it was not about Saturday. If we go in here, in John 19, we will read the following. In verse number 31. The Jewish, therefore, because it was the preparation that the bodies should not remain upon the cross on the Sabbath day, for that Sabbath day was a high day. See, this is not a normal Sabbath. This is a special day. This is not Sabbath as Saturday. This is a high, ask yourself why it's high day, if all Saturday are Saturday. This is not the normal Saturday. This is the Sabbath, which is the Holy Conviction, which is part of the festival of the 7 days, where God, he ordered Moses to practice it. This is why it's called the Sabbath. So now the story became more clear. Actually, we can give more reference, but the video will become like endless. The story became clear. The confused people who in general read because they don't have a background of the Bible, and it's okay, this is not happening for many people. I advise you always to read all the book, not a verse, and study, question, look, read, go up, go down, flip pages. Sabbath, it can be Saturday and it can be a different day, which is holiday, which is a day where the Jews are not allowed to do any work. And that Saturday where Jesus, not Saturday, that Sabbath where Jesus was crucified, not that Sabbath, he crucified actually the day before the preparation. Remember, he died at the daytime, and by evening the preparation day enter, which is before the Sabbath. Now, as long this is the day before the Sabbath, and that Sabbath is not Saturday, then what the Sabbath is going to be? And this is, he was crucified before the preparation day, which means before that Sabbath. So now we are going to have two Sabbath. Sabbath as Saturday, because Jesus, he was risen in Sunday, and we have many verses in the Bible saying clearly that he was risen after the day of Saturday, which means Sunday. And as long this day is not Sabbath as Saturday, and as long Jesus was crucified before the preparation day, which is a day before the Sabbath, which is not Saturday, this means Jesus, he was crucified. If Sabbath, let us go to the calendar and look together, we will see this. Now, if we look at this calendar, which I made for you to understand, Jesus was risen from the grave at Sunday. But doesn't mean Sunday in our time. As we remember, we said Sunday. So after all those verses, we need to put them together so we can get a conclusion about which day is that day. As long as Jesus, he was risen from grave at Sunday, as we show, there's many verses in the Bible which we can show it to you. And as long the high day, the Sabbath, it is not Saturday. And as long the Bible is speaking about the 3 days where Jesus was in the grave, so this Sabbath cannot be Saturday, then we have to move it to Friday. Now Friday, if we move this day to the Sabbath to Friday, so we put in here in this day, which is Friday as calendar, but Sabbath as a holiday for the Jews. By the evening, when Christ was crucified, when the evening come, it was the day which is called the preparation day before this Sabbath. Not before Saturday, before the Sabbath. And this Sabbath can be any day in the week. But because now we have, remember, we have verses in the Bible saying that Jesus was crucified and he risen from the grave and the third day, which means after the third day, or it can be even in the third day, but no problem. We'll go by after, which is going to be Sunday. So we have only 3 days to go back. We cannot play with the days. We have a fixed day, which is Sunday. Very well known. So Saturday is not the day which is a Sabbath. This is a high day, which is the festival. The preparation day is the day before it. It is the day before it. So by evening, they enter the preparation day, which is the day before. So we will put the preparation day here. That will make the preparation day is Thursday. But remember, Thursday for the Jews start when? Start at Wednesday evening. Start at Wednesday evening. Because as the Bible says, that when, you know, in the 6th hour, from the 6th hour to the 9th hour, Jesus, he was on the cross, and it was darkened, you know, the sky was dark, and after that, after the 9th hour, where Jesus, he died, the light came back again. When the evening come, the preparation day start, not the Sabbath day, which is the day before the high day, which is the Sabbath, not Saturday. Now, if we calculate together, as long it is started from Wednesday evening. Wednesday evening. Remember, Wednesday evening. Because this is what Thursday start for the Jews. And actually, Jesus was already dead at Wednesday. But we will not count those few hours, you know, because we do not know exactly when he was buried. But we know for sure that he have to be buried before the sunset. So we will let that time go and we will not calculate it just to help the Muslims in their claim. So from Wednesday night, from Wednesday evening, which is the preparation day start, to Thursday evening, this is 1 day. And from Thursday evening to Friday evening, this is 2 days. Perfect days, complete days. And from Friday evening to Saturday evening, this is 3 perfect days. And that will answer the question about this. And all of this, for people, they have a problem with it just because they think that the word Sabbath, because after all, we are, you know, people are reading translation. Sabbath means Saturday. The fact it is about the festival where the Jewish, they celebrate their holiday, which is a high day, a convention day. It is called Sabbath in the Bible, for it is equal. Actually, it is even more important than other normal Sabbath. This is why we showed you the Bible saying Sabbaths, because there's many of them. There's the one in the calendar as a day, as a week, and there's the one which can be any time in the year. It is due to order of God to do and to practice specific things in a specific time of the year. As we showed you in the 15 days, sometimes it's coming in the 10th days. So that Sabbath is a changeable as occasion in the calendar, but it's always going to be in a specific day number, not a specific day name. And I hope I did explain that for you. I apologize if it took me too long, because I have to give you as much as I can as information, so you learn why we are saying this and what preparation they mean and why it's called Sabbath, and then we will so we can get the conclusion that Sabbath not necessarily mean you know, Saturday. Sabbath, it can be Saturday, it can be something else, but in this case it is not Saturday for sure. It is a high day, for it is a very important occasion for the Jewish people, and it's a holy conviction. Nobody is allowed to work, so nobody will stay in the cross. Nobody will stay in the cross. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and until I will see you with more videos. Christ is Lord and Islam is false. Feel free to copy the video and post it anywhere you want, and I hope I did help you to understand. And if you want, you can get my book. It's called The Deception of Allah, feel free to have it from Amazon.com. God bless you all.